Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing and another live stream. We got ourselves a new track. We have got ourselves a new track. Polyphony have only gone and done it. And it's a good one. It is a good one, a good choice. Not a track that I was too familiar with before it was released onto the platform. But it is a good one. So I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. We're going to be doing a little bit of Daily Race C tonight. We're going to be possibly doing a little bit of Daily Race B. And we may have a laugh and set ourselves a challenge of doing Daily Race A as well. Because that is the Lamborghini V12 VGT at Monza. So that should be, by all accounts, a laugh. But we're going to start with this. We'll see how we get on. Daily Race C. I'm yet to do a race. Quite happy with my qualifying time. It can still be improved by probably 3 or 4 tenths. I should have turned that fan off before I started. But yeah, we'll see where we're starting. Well, it's mid-table. There we go. Mid-table we're starting by the looks of things. P7. Key up top in pole position with a 126. That is just ridiculous. But yeah, so Zafra in this one as well. Plenty of people that we know in this one. That's all good stuff. Red Fox, Key, Slippery Racer, Wind, Zafra. They're all in. They are all in. So there we go. Right, well, I'm going to put my headphones on. We're going to dive straight in. There we go. Just needed to sort the fan as well. Right. Are we all good? If we're live and we're winning and we're watching, say hello in chat. If you're new to the stream, say hello in chat all the more. I think that might be... right. Hang on a minute then. Hang on a minute. Headphones on. Oh, and we got a grid start. Oh, what an absolute treat. Oh, what an absolute treat. Oh, we were held for a little while there. We were held for a little while. Oh, oh, Key's had a bad start. He's lost that pole position. Can't get my radar on. There it is. Oh, he's had an absolute nightmare of a start there then. And he's left. That sums that up then. What an absolute nightmare for him. Try and get a good exit there. Yeah, we've absolutely got one. Absolutely, we've got one. Slippery Racer with a half-second penalty there. Which I'm sure he'll be kicking himself about. Oh, we bogged down in 4th gear there. That was a little bit silly. Try and prioritise exit here. Not quite going to happen. Why are we on fuel? Why are we on fuel map 2? What's going on there? We've held ourselves in P6. Potentially going to be P4, P5. Yeah, no. We held ourselves there in position on fuel map 2. What on earth is going on there? Don't know if Slippery was giving us that position there or not. Oh dear. Oh dear. Michael, good evening. There's a couple of other comments there. I haven't seen them yet. Apologies. For whatever reason, Streamlabs has covered them up at the moment. So I'm struggling to see them. Give me 2 seconds. But this is not a bad little start, this. To what could be quite a good race here. This could potentially be one of the most fun daily races of all. I don't think any of us expected the Mazda touring car, Roadster touring car, to be the car for this combo, but I'm quite glad that it is. I am very glad that it is. There's just something about it, this combo this week. This is my first time doing a daily race. Normally I try and have at least one race before the stream just to see what to expect, basically. just to see what to expect. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And these first 2 laps, wow, this could be a really, really good, fun race. It's going to be difficult to overtake. Most certainly going to be difficult. I've just put out a video, which was from the live stream the other night, where we had a first look at Road Atlanta and my sort of thoughts on it. I love it as a track. I love the track. I just think that in daily races, qualifying is going to be so important, which is something that we all need to kind of consider. And it's going to be very tight in qualifying, I can well imagine. Already trying to watch a few of the top lap times and understand where there's some time to be gained. A lot of time to be gained for me, and I kind of know where it is. It's just actually having the guts to be able to do it. That might be a penalty there. In fact, I will not be surprised if it is. Yeah, 1 second as well. Brutal. But those are the rules. Right, we might still catch up to a couple of people here. Whoa. Someone on our left-hand side. Zafra's going to get past us here. And then we'll hopefully be on the back of him, but it is a 1 second penalty. The P11 and 12 may well end up catching up to us here. We might be okay. Constantly looking back. No, we're going to be okay there. Best exit there though, and we've got to be on the brakes on the way out. Even worse. Right, we need to catch up to these guys yet. Did he just beep his horn at us there? He actually did. I heard that in my headphones there. Yep. I'm pretty sure he did. Either that or there's some horn beeping going on outside in the car park, but it genuinely sounded like that was inside my headphones there. I've heard it again. I'm not making that up. Should have been third gear there, I think. Jonathan as well, good evening, how are we doing? I apologise because the next like sort of 4 comments underneath Jonathan are covered up by Streamlabs, a notification from Streamlabs at the moment. So I will see, if everybody else just keeps commenting, I'll be like 4 comments behind. Let me see if I can try and sort that out. But good evening to everyone. I hope everyone is well. Oh, there we go. Right, I can see. Craig's in here as well. And Bob. Good evening, gents. How are we doing? Hope we are all well. What do we think of this daily race? I have to say, I am a fan of it. I think it's going to be... I think I'm going to put it down as one of the most fun daily races. Daily race C's, anyways, that we could have possibly had this week. Genuinely is great fun. As always, though, wishing that there was maybe a pit stop involved or a bit more on the tyre requirements, but you can't have it all. We've got a grid start at the end of the day, so I think that actually is the biggest thing for me. We've actually got a grid start. Right, that one can't be a penalty, surely. Surely that's safe. Wonderful. Any of you guys set a lap time yet then? Any of you guys done a quali time? I have seen a couple of people up there, Vikings ahead of me. Not sure if, I don't think Zafra had set a time when I was, at the time that I was on earlier. When I was on, I should say. Wind behind us yet. I think, was Wind starting at the back? He must have been starting at the back, or has he dropped to the back? Has he had a bit of a nightmare at the start? drifting our way through the final chicane. Oh, I can't believe it. We've gone from P... Well, I think we were P4 at one point, weren't we? And we've just had a couple of nightmare laps, couple of nightmare corners. Nothing that's binned us off and done too much damage, but just overall, everybody's pace around here has been pretty outstanding. So no major mistake as it is. Oh, penalty. Except the damn Ferrari VGT. Which one's the Ferrari in then? What do you mean you've set? I'm just trying to think. Because today I wanted to do a video on the Ferrari VGT. So which one? Which race are you talking about there then, Michael? For you to have done in the Ferrari? Or is it a time? Is it a time trial? Yeah, Slippery Racer and Zafra. Jack looks like they're having a mega battle there. Yeah, I wanted to do a video. It was on my list today. The first thing on my to-do list was to record a video on the Ferrari VGT. I assumed that it would be available just to purchase, but seemingly it's not. I don't know what the score is with it yet. So how are you doing races in it, or have I misunderstood? Or do you possibly mean the Lambo VGT car? Because I think that's Daily Race A, isn't it? Dan, how we doing? Good evening, just spotted you in chat there as well. Right behind these two as they look to be having a good scrap. Jack's trying to find his way through. VGT's race A's. I thought that was the Lambo. I might have misread that altogether. I think I've even put it in the description of this video thinking it was the Lambo. Have I actually just misread? It would make sense. It would certainly make sense. Oh, here we go. Is he going to unghost as we get around the corner? Yes, he is, but we're going to get past him anyways. Lovely stuff. Right, P6 and 7 could be up for grabs here. Realistically, I should just sit back and watch how it's done. These two guys, I would say, certainly better than me. We are catching to them. Oh, Jack's got the plate. I just realised Zafra's in front. Oh, I was hoping that I would keep the car turned there so that when we did get grip, I would eventually be able to jump to the inside and around. Right. Onto the back of Jack now. See what we can do. Indeed, if we can do anything at all. Oh, it is the Lambo, right? Okay. Oh, so you right? Okay. So you haven't done the Ferrari, because otherwise I need to know where we can drive the Ferrari so that I can do a video on it. Force Jack a little bit defensive there. We still have to be quite cautious on the throttle on the way out, so that we don't end up going into the back of him and ramming him off the track. Right, so we've climbed up the grid, we've dropped down the grid, and we're back to P7, which is where we started. All that effort for is to be where we were, net zero positions. Oh. Oh, almost lost that one there. Almost lost that. Always find a new way to lose it when you're on a good one. I find that about most cars, mate, and most laps and most tracks, so I know exactly how you feel. But yeah, I wanted to have a little look at that one. I think that one could be quite good fun, or at least just to do 3 races, sorry, and just experience the carnage of a daily race here, because it's been a little while since I've done one. But yeah, that one looks like it should be good fun. Slipstream quite strong in this car by the looks of things, because that was a gap that didn't exist at the start of that straight. He's going to go to the inside though. Can we just focus on a good exit? Oh, that was someone off there, wasn't it? Yeah, we just made a position. Oh, someone to the inside. That's wind to the inside of us there, or to the outside now. Go, making sure we give him the space. He's got a tremendous slipstream. Just going to sit back and let him hold on to that one there. Please don't be a penalty. Oh, I felt like that might have been a penalty, but we're all right. Oh, will that one be a penalty? Ah, man, it is as well. I thought we were going to be all right there. I tell you what, I'm going to show you a replay. If I think on, I will show you a replay of what was earlier, at least anyways, the #1 time in the world. And he runs what looks to be wide there, but I don't know where the track limits is exactly, because the actual white line, yellow line, he's over that. And then there's kind of what looks like a sort of secondary curb, but there's no strict line that runs alongside it. So you sort of look and you see just where the sort of pattern of the curb ends. He's kind of on the inside of that, so it does look like he's... Felt like that's where I was there, and yet we get the penalty. So either I was further than I thought, or there's been new updates to track limits, in which case his lap should be removed. I'm not too sure. No kind of crazy lap exploits, track exploits that we've seen so far for anybody to cheat their way to the top of the grid. Not that we know of yet, as it stands, however, at the minute. Very fast car, Trial Mountain. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it is. It's for the Nations Cup, that one, isn't it, I think? Nations Cup race, Red Bull. Is that tomorrow? Because I was going to try and live stream it. I'm gutted I can't do the manufacturers event, because that's on the 30th. And I'm down Leeds filming a band on the 30th. As we head on to the final lap here then. Looks like, as it stands, we're going to be P8. No 0.003. A bit too wide. A bit too deep into that corner. Ended up 90 degree in that one, which is never good for a lap time. Not if the corner doesn't do 90 degrees anyways. Well, it sort of does, but you don't drive at 90 degrees. We know what I mean. We all know what a racing line is, and I didn't take it on that one. But yeah, good race, this one. Really, really good race. Enjoying it. Oh, here we go. Possibly an opportunity here. An opportunity to bin it. Nicely done. An opportunity to bin it. Haha. Pushed a bit too hard on that one there. Right, P9 then. Down 2 positions on that one. From where we started. I wonder what happened with Key at the start though. That seemed a bit strange. Not too sure what was going on there. Not a bad little race to kick things off though. Good fun. Good fun. So we will do ourselves a few more. And we will see if we can improve on some, well, improve on a P9. I'm sure we can do. Or I'd like to think that we can do. But yes, hope everyone is well. What's your thoughts on the track? What's your thoughts on this combo? I quite like it. I'm quite a fan, I've got to say. I don't think it is too shabby. Good stuff. Right, let's go. Oh, let's have a little look here. Where is this? Does anyone? We can't get the Ferrari VGT yet, can we? Does anybody know if we can? Because it's not in the manufacturer's part. Yeah, that's the 30th, but I can't do. Oh, this is the 1st, which is Thursday? Thursday? So I want to do this on Thursday. I think that's the plan. Actually, let me make a note because I want to schedule that stream tomorrow if I can do. And then we got a World Finals event here, which is the 29th, which was tomorrow. And that's Fuji. And what car is that one? Is that Group 1? Oh, no, there it is there. GRO, what's that then? That's the Toyota. Oh, yeah, it's a Toyota racing event, you plonker. Right, okay. I might be able to do that one as well then. Can I? That's tomorrow. Could we do that? I think so. I think if we can do... I'm going to make a note. Right, tomorrow and Thursday. Right. Note made. Let's get that one in there. Kushti. If I can do that tomorrow, I'd be quite happy. Although I'm not too sure. I'll see how early I get into the office and how much work I need to get done during the day. But anyways, yeah, so this is the, yeah, that's the Lambo V12 VGT, which that one should be good fun as well. It'll be absolute mayhem, which is why it's the no chicane. Oh, no, it's not. It does have the chicane. Oh, that's guaranteed carnage. That's guaranteed carnage, surely. And then we got what tyres are required on that. You can race the mediums or the soft, but it's on ×4 tyre wear. That might actually not be bad. It's not a grid start, which daily race A's normally are. But it is, I don't know why I thought it was no chicane. Monza without the chicane, which is still carnage enough in itself, but the fact that it, oh my god. You're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. Right, well, we go again. In the in daily race C. See what we can do. Ah, there we go. Right, Ferrari not available until December the 15th. I haven't yet seen the actual event where it was released. I imagine they probably said that. and so I've been confused all day for nothing, but there we go. Need to brake at 200. Which one is that for? Michael, which corner is that? Are you talking about you'd be talking about this track, are you? Brake at 200. Trying to think which corner you mean. That's a horrible corner, that, because it's sort of partially blind, as is this one actually. Until you just get over the crest, do you know if you're on the right sort of line. Muscle memory kind of serves you well enough. Oh no, ran wide, too far wide there. No lap time to be gained there, that's for sure. Yeah, Michael, which corner were you talking about? Sorry. And are you talking about this lap where you say you've set a time? If so, what time are you on? Where are we at? Outbrake there. That's a good start. It's going to hinder us all the way down the pit. Actually, I tell you what, just start again, because if we start again now, we'll get 2 laps in. 28.3 though. I feel like this needs to be improved and we can do a bit better. We'll run all the way to the left-hand side here. Sweep back across, hold as much speed as we can. You plonker. That's going to be a penalty. Yep. Oh, too busy reading your comment there, Michael. Nearly went straight off. Bob, sorry. 28.132. Is that your guess for me, or is that the time that you've set so far? Because either way, it means I've got 2 tenths to improve on my time to match that, which hopefully I can do. Getting a little bit better at this first corner as well, keeping the average speed above 100 mile an hour. Or minimum speed above 100 mile an hour. Nah. This is getting frustrating. We're not going to cross the line here either. on! No! Oh, man. Oh, move through the race menu at rapid pace. Right, I'd set a time at Fuji in the Group 1 Toyota and Turn 1 Monza, 200 for braking. Right, I got you. Yeah. I think the Lambo's heavy as well as fast. Yeah, which you wouldn't expect for the Vision cars, would you? But I think you're right on that one. I think I remember that one being surprisingly heavy. I think a couple of them are surprisingly heavy. Even like the Audi VGT car, and you know, a lot of those actually surprisingly heavy, where you would think they would have no weight to them whatsoever. But anyways, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Jackson, this one again. Right. This guy in P3 there, Clio RS. Oh, Patrick as well. I just spotted Patrick. We raced against him previously, Clio RS. I remember, just edited a video and I remember that I mentioned him because of the name from last week's stream. Right, get your guesses in on this one then. What were we starting P9 there? Did I say? See what we can do on this one. Get your guesses in. Where are we going to end up? I love that it's a grid start. Love that it's a grid start. No traction control needed, realistically. Just enough revs, but not too much, not too many. I think we're all good for now. Sorry, Heat. Sorry, buddy. Make sure you don't lose that place. Earlier on the brakes than I thought there. Oh, that's twice I've nudged him there now. That second one was not my fault, though. Give Heat a bit of a boost yet. Nudge him along to apologise firstly for nudging him earlier. Nudge him in a beneficial way this time round. Oh. Ah! Oh, I ended up running wide there trying to avoid those two. Bugger. Lost a lot of time there. Come on, I don't want a repeat of the last race. I want progress. No, trying to push a bit too hard there. Ran wide. Compromised, couldn't then brake into the corner. Then went too late. Then got a poor exit. And then lose time all the way down this straight. So it's all about exit speed on this in this track. I did notice that as well earlier today, doing a bit of qualifying. All about exit. He's got to go for this, hasn't he? Surely enough. Oh, he brakes early. too deep there. I don't know if they just tripped over themselves a little bit. 2 Brits there. Oh, someone's gone. Oh, man. Same as what you were just saying, Michael, there always seems to be a corner on this track, and it's a different one every time. Always seem to find a way to mess it up. If things are going well. Tried fighting that one there, that wasn't really worth it either. A little bit silly, really. I think this combo was a good way to introduce this track though. Stu, how are we doing? Good evening. Good evening, good evening. I do think this combo was a good way to introduce this track. Gonna have to lift there. Something different than the usual Group 3 and 4s, especially for Daily Race C. Doesn't stop it proving to be a very difficult track, however. Still in P9. But progress most definitely needed. What's Stu saying there? 127.968. Is that your guess for me for my quali time? I'd like to think I can get down into the 27s. I'm at sort of low-ish 28s at the moment. 0.3 I think it is. Worried about a penalty for corner cutting there, but I think I was sliding enough that all 4 wheels didn't quite cross the line the same way. Oh no. Bugger. And that is that there, done and dusted. Down to the back of the grid. And I'm going to struggle to get any further after that. Try and make up a couple of positions again. Patrick, how we doing? I seen you in this race. Or was it the race before? I can't remember. Might have been the race before. Hope we're all well. Give the space and then back off the throttle. What a stupid rule that is, having to give the space. Wouldn't have lost the position if I didn't have to do that. Not that many people do it on Gran Turismo, but there we go. Most people seem to do in the in these A+ lobbies. They seem to actually try and have some good racing. It's taken a while to find these people, or join them, but we have finally got there. That's all you need there, just a bloody good exit. Difficult corner that though. Definitely the hardest corner on the track, or the easiest to cost you, that's for sure. Clio RS up in P1 there. Wind on the podium as well. I think he was starting further behind us. Halfway through the race now though. Can we have any kind of benefit here from some yellow flags and fighting and mistakes and possibly slipstreams if we get close enough? There we go, we might have this one. To the inside for turn 1 maybe. He goes defensive. I'll force him to stay on the inside as long as possible. You idiot. You absolute idiot. What a plonker. Well, that's that race done. Rage quit. That's that one done. Oh, how annoying. How annoying. That's frustrating. Let's have a quick look here. Let's have a quick skim through the other dailies. I love that track. I love that combo. Daily Race C is mega. That was just a temporary blip. We'll come back to it. I promise. I just want to have a look at these cars while we're talking about them. Jesus. God, that is a difference in speed, isn't it? That is quite the difference in speed. Concrete block car catcher. Yeah. God, I'm not even going... I was going too quick to even see what those boards even were. I was going too quick to even see what those boards were. The power of this thing is just ridiculous, isn't it? Nope. Oh. Oh. You just... First gear there. You oh my god. You just rest your foot on the throttle and it just sends you into another dimension. Oh, this is... You can't have this as a daily race here. That's just asking for trouble. Wow. You can't drive it like any other car. It just doesn't provide you with the grip that you think it would have when you're so used to driving a certain car a certain way, or certain categories of cars certain ways. Jeez. Jeez. Right, that's a little bit ridiculous then. It's all good fun though, it's all good fun. Right, and then let's have a quick look at this one, Nations Cup. So I'm going to try and stream this one. When was this on? This was Thursday. I'm going to try and stream this on Thursday if I can. ×3 tyre wear. Whether or not that'll come into play, I don't know. But looks like we got a... Ooh, 30 laps. 30 laps of Trial Mountain. What's that going to be? That's going to be like a 40-minute race. Yeah, 45-minute race. That's good. Dragon Trail in reverse though, so I don't know this one all too well. I don't know it this way around. This feels a bit weird. Worse than the what race? Oh. Outbreaking. What race is that, Michael? Oh, come on. Jesus. Whoa! Oh, so unpredictable. That was 4th gear there as well. Jeez. Oh, well, the corner of the track that is most important for exit. That is the most important exit you could possibly have out of the corner for this track. And we nailed it. We nailed it. Oh, shit. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Right, then it'll go left. I remember this bit kind of. Oh my god, the snaps are so violent. I'm used to this the Mazda. I'm used to the Mazda, where you just put your foot down to the floor. And you've just got to be very unlucky if it does spin. Surely you can do that flat. Yeah, of course you can. That's going to be a horrific race, this actually. This will be an absolutely awful race. I just guarantee. Unless you're in a lobby with the absolute greatest players of Gran Turismo, i.e. not me, you can't really have a good race with this, surely. Surely it's just too... I give up. Oh, I give up. Oh, it's too embarrassing that. Right, I need to knock that on the head. Good lap. 2 minutes 12. Only a mere 47 seconds off the pace, mate. You're right, yeah. I'm getting there. Right, a bit of practice needed on that one then. I will try and stream that. My God, I hope I can do a good job of streaming that. 26.3. I mean, Jesus. I will do my best. If I can stream that this Thursday, I will have to do a lot of practice to try and get used to that car. And if I can, I will. But right for now, I'm going to stick with the Roadster. Let's get back onto Atlanta Road. Or Road Atlanta, sorry. Deary, deary, deary me. That was awful. Right, now this is going to feel like such a slow, horrible car in comparison. But it's actually not. It's actually quite a nice little motor. Right, let's try and improve this 28.3. I feel like it can most definitely be done. Well, it can be done, just whether or not I can do it, that's the question. Try and brake a little bit later. No, too much time lost there. Too much corner speed lost. Too much lost there as well. Use this as our base point lap though to try and improve on. This is already going to be a 29 or beyond. John, how are we doing? Good evening. Feels like it's been a little while since I've seen you in chat, mate. Attempted 8 laps, finished 0 of them. Oh, you and me both, mate. I thought I will end that there just for everybody's sanity. 28.132, says Bob. So that's 2/10 for us there. Let's see if we can improve. Oh, Michael, is that what you're saying for the Red Bull race there? What we've just absolutely obliterated. Pit early, find a space, and yeah. I think that'll be it. It'll be impossible to try and race that around there unless you're with the absolute greatest of Gran Turismo players. You're going to struggle to have decent racing around there, and not everybody's going to make mistakes because it's just that kind of car. But yeah, you're going to lose so much time battling for sure. Went off track, went too wide there. Really? Come on. I was doing fine earlier. Before I started bloody streaming, I was doing alright. It's always when I start streaming and then all of a sudden I can no longer drive a car. I haven't even been able to match the 28.3 that I set. That's how bad it's going. So crashing won't matter. Well, that's fair enough then. No DR for the Red Bull race. I feel like there should be though, surely. You at least want some consequences, don't you? Let's try again. Is this the new track? It is indeed. This is Road Atlanta. Awesome track, just really difficult. Awesome track, but just really difficult. Hard to overtake, hard to progress through the field as well, although wind didn't seem to have too much bother with it. But that's because that's wind, so what do you expect? Like close to 2 seconds taken off that first lap. At 1:30 we want 2 seconds taken off that. So far we've got half a second. Might have just braked too late here. We only took off 1 second. Not even that. We haven't even took off 1 second. 9/10. My word. Come on, we need some serious improvement. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Oh my god, honestly, you want to watch after this, I will show you the top lap time for this track. It is absolutely ridiculous. I didn't realise that the next British Heart Foundation will be on GT7, but yes, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I apologise to everyone yesterday that I don't know if you've seen it, mate, that I just totally dropped off the last end of the championship. I ended up getting dates mixed up and busy with work and all the rest of it, and just I thought Suzuka was last night, even though I had it on the calendar as last week, and I just had in my head that it was whatever. And then I saw Rigo's video going out, and I was like, oh right, at like 6 o'clock, whatever it was last night. I was like, oh okay, so it's not tonight then. I was about to jump on and do some practice, genuinely. I saw his video going out, I was like, oh shit, right, okay, it was last week then. So, yeah. Hopefully the next series I will do a better job of managing to attend all of them. Because Rico certainly deserves it. The effort that he puts into the videos and organising everything and the content around it and all that sort of stuff, and I couldn't manage to do those races was a real shame. So, well, just through my lack of all-round stupidity, really, ended up missing them. So, totally my bad. Oh no! Do the same thing every time. Mess up. Well, I don't even think it was a good lap. I was going to say mess up a good lap. It's not the worst, it's only 3/10 off my previous. We'll have enough time for one more lap here. Let's try and make up those 3/10 just to be back on the pace that I did have earlier today. This is the difference. Watch this. This is the difference of a good exit there. We were 0.04 behind, or ahead, sorry, 0.04 ahead. That's an entire 10th taken out just from a slightly better exit. Did exactly the same thing again there, just down on the power a little bit too much. Equally, that's the difference that a poor exit can make. Too wide there. Penalty, I think. Yeah. Marvellous. Yeah, honestly, mate, it is. It is a mega track. It's awesome. Just that overtaking's so difficult. There's two main overtaking opportunities, two main braking zones, but they're both into that right-hander there that we've just been through, double right-hander. So it's easy to outbrake on the inside, but then those guys get the switchback, and you're normally better off just trying to prioritise the exit for the next corner. But even then, you're braking straight into a really tight, actual 90-degree left-right chicane, which then makes it really difficult to not lose time on the exit. So super tricky track to overtake on. We're dropping down the grid here further and further with relatively poor times in comparison to everybody else improving theirs. A lot of people already down to the 27s. A couple of people in front on a low 28. So I need to improve. We'll get the chocolate brownies on the go as well, shall we? Grid start though, so hopefully some positions to be made up. Well, I think everyone's pretty much got it down. Everyone's got the exit, the start launch nailed. Oh, someone's coming back on. Oh man! Fuck's sake. Always the same. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. Can't do another. Oh, now I'm making stupid mistakes as well. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh. Right, let's do Fuji for a little bit. Let's do a race of Fuji. I couldn't sit and do 12 laps. Already like 40 seconds behind everybody. That's just painful. Oh, that's just painful. Can't do that. Gotta be the alpha, isn't it? Did a 131.9, turned it off. And sat back down, racing harder, a joke. Yeah, to be honest, actually, that one, it's not for me at least. Anyways, it wasn't necessarily the tires. Well, I mean those two races there were just ridiculous. So that last one there was just a nightmare, really, absolute nightmare. That was someone else coming back onto the track, and then clattering someone else into someone else into someone else, but that's racing, as they say. A little bit annoying, but let's do a couple of laps of Fuji then. See what we can end up with here, if we can have a good race. Fuji's not much fun in a Group 4. Used to do in Fuji, and the slowest car would be a Group 3 for Fuji. That I've ever done, I think. That feels painfully slow. Still couldn't even make the corner, despite no chicane. Still barely made the apex. I'm presuming that the Alpha's got to be the quicker car overall. Seen a mix there though of the WRX, the Alpha, and I saw GTR in the top 10. But it looks, I would have thought that the Alpha for the top end along here would be what you wanted. Not too sure though. Could be wrong. Even Group 3 feels slow at Fuji. It does at times, yeah. Does after you've just done a race of like the Super Formulas or something like that around here. Should have been in second gear down and out that corner there. Well, there's a good improvement. A good improvement, at least a 1.3 improvement. No. Lost it all. Ah, man. Should have been a couple of more tenths up there. Maybe he's down to 42. I'll be nowhere near on the pace for this one. Yeah, I can knock another second off that easily. Easily. On that particular lap there, I should have still been 4 or 5 tenths up. Gonna be well off the pace, yeah. Look at that. Craig's already got a 41.9. What's top rank? 41 point. Craig's only 6 tenths off. Jesus. Craig, you need to slow down. 6 tenths off. Number 1. Nice. Nicely done. Be in the top 100, I think. It's got to be. There he is. Whoa, Craig nearly in the top 50. Mate. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. That is mega. That is mega. You know what they need on this? Rain. Didn't realise. I bet you did. I bet you did. Maybe your ego isn't as big as mine. I check my global ranking and friend ranking all the time. And it's nowhere near as good as yours ever is. And yet I still check it all the time. Yeah, so let's say I'm out of practice or not in practice for this one. So we'll just try and kill a little bit of time. I'll head back over to Daily Race C. I'm gutted about that last race. I wanted some good races there. I feel like we could genuinely have some of the best ever races on Gran Turismo on that track, and particularly that combo as well. You really genuinely could. It's set up so well for a good race because it is difficult, because it's difficult to overtake, and it's difficult to lose somebody as well. If you're in front of someone by a couple of tenths, it's really difficult to extend that gap, which is what makes the racing good. But yeah, just struggled on that one, and then obviously on the second race, and then of course the first race was just a nightmare. The third race, sorry, the last one that we've just did, was just a nightmare. So only done a few laps. Don't start rubbing it in that you're much quicker than me. Only done a few laps this morning. Haven't even started my grind. I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, like I say, I presume that the Alpha for this one anyways has to be the quicker car. I didn't actually see which car you were in there, Craig. But since fuel saving and whatnot isn't an issue on this one, normally a lot of people will do the Alpha, and if they have to fuel save, then race in the WRX. But I'd be interested to see both. I'm going to stick with the Alpha for now though. Feels like it's going to be the quicker car for me. Right. 3 seconds covers the gap from P1 down to P10 where I am. 2.7 covers the gap to be precise. I'm going to watch these guys just a little bit here just to kind of see. Oh, fair enough. Not worth watching them then. Okay. Track limit penalty for the for P7 there. He's going to serve that penalty on this straight, which is a killer. Certainly ruins his race, I would have thought. Look, everyone's snaking along like that. Use the Alpha, but going to try the GTR and WRX as well. Right, well, let me know which you think is quicker, and I shall just copy what you do. Right. This has got to spell opportunity for us here. This has to spell opportunity for us. Look how close everybody is. Everybody braking quite early there. P1 only 1.6 up the road. Almost losing it under braking there. I feel like I'm sticking on the back of these better than I was doing anybody else on Daily Race City. So job is a good one there. Just going to try and sit in the slipstream. I don't like weaving about on the straight too much like this. I'd rather just we all drove in a straight line, but there we go. Push him through there. There we go, up to P5. Do we think we could get a podium here or not? Oh no, I've just launched him off the apex there. No, don't do that. No, I'm giving you the place back. Felt the rage from him immediately there. He's going to thank me for that. He's going to thank me for that because that keeps him in the running there. I'm going to say that I deserved that one. Make sure he stays ahead of us there. I wasn't expecting him to slow down as much in that final corner, so just clattered him on the apex. And then I was hoping he wouldn't react the way that he was going to, because we all know me, I would have been given that place straight back. It's made it a bit more difficult for himself there now though, running just a little bit wide. Have that one there. Just need to try and prioritise the exit because we're going to be on the outside here. Oh no, I've set myself up for failure there. No, I haven't. Yes, we'll take P4. Good result, that one. Podium was on, I think, John, yeah, but he tangled up with Get In There Lewis. Which was a bit of a shame. If he hadn't have reacted as quickly as he did, I wanted us both to get our foot down and then just lift for him to get past. But the door was open and we kind of met on the apex. It was sort of one of those unfortunate ones. You know, it was one of those. I could see straight away, and we were side by side by the time we hit the apex. I could just tell from his line that I was gonna, once I'd kind of got on top of the apex, knew that we were gonna end up sort of colliding a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to give the place back, but I didn't want to compromise my exit at the same time too much, because it was a racing incident, but with maybe 51% of the blame on my side. So initial contact, not my fault. There we go. We'll put it to a vote. What does everyone else reckon? I say it was racing incident, kind of just, it was one of those, but I was still going to give the place back. But luckily we didn't get totally binned off there. He was quite quick to react, but understandably so. You'd be thinking that we've just clattered him and that we were going to try and do one down the straight. So I kind of understand it. But yeah, I wanted to just lift ever so slightly, allow him through, because he would have followed in the slipstream and been back up to pace, realistically. So, but anyways, not too bad. And then we ended up finishing in front of him anyway, so there we go. Never mind. He's left anyways. I can't even apologise. Not to worry. There we go then. Oh well, that was a slightly more uplifting race. Right, let's dial into some back into some instant regret and jump back into this race here. And I guarantee the same thing will happen. We're gonna go end up almost as if we've gone looking for trouble. It will find us, I guarantee. Let's get some quali laps in again then. I'm just going to lift a little bit earlier on here, just to try and get turned in that little bit extra. Get the foot down a bit earlier. Need to try and keep some more minimum speed through there as well. Got some new followers over on Twitch there, thank you very much. It all says about an hour ago, so I think it was at the start of the stream. I think I missed a couple there. I think I can see the name Patrick, but that is about it. I do apologise. I will catch them in just a second though. Try not to lose too much time there. Right, 28.6 again. We got that on the previous lap as well. On the previous, sorry, the last lap we did in the qualifying session before we went into the last race. So some time needing to be gained. Slightly better exit there, keeping a bit more speed through. 128, 132. I will hopefully get there eventually, Bob. You're going to end up sticking to that guess all stream, and I'm not going to get anywhere near at this rate. Hopefully I can do though. I think that's just about as good. Oh no, it's not. It's not at all. I thought it was just as good an exit there, but it's not. Maybe slightly later phase we might see some benefit up and down. Nothing just yet. Slightly later to upshift. That seems to have done some favours. Oh, no. No, and again we go. Penalty for running there. Wide there, surely not. It's dangerous to run out wide there. No benefit whatsoever. No benefit whatsoever to be there. I can understand all the other penalties, but you're literally on the grass. You're losing time trying to put your foot down on the grass. Never mind. Let's go again. Right, we'll get 3 more laps in here, provided we don't bin any. We should be alright for 3 laps. That'll be a penalty there, surely. What? No so we get a penalty for running wide where we just ran wide earlier, but we do not get a penalty for cutting the corner where it most definitely does serve a slight benefit to do so. I think that's a bit bizarre. That penalty is ridiculous. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. Off the Hutchins. Oh, well, yeah. I know that, but there's no benefit to being out that far wide. Right, we might just be underneath that sort of 3/10 gap there. Yeah, slight improvement, 6:07. Still need 3/10 out of this though. There we go. This could be our 3/10. It absolutely is. No, don't run wide. It's not a good exit though. It's not a good exit. We're going to lose time all the way down this straight. Hopefully not too much. Oh, there we go. Actually, must have upshifted to fourth just a little bit earlier there, perhaps. I don't quite know. Could this be an improvement on our time? 3:45. This might just be a slight improvement. Possibly too late into the braking zone. It's going to be less than 3/10 now, the benefit there. One more lap, come on. Plonker. Start again, start again. If I'm quick enough here, I might get across the line. Should be, yeah, we'll be fine here. Get one more lap as long as we don't bin it. Foot down. Go, 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 go. You dipstick. You absolute plonker. Says it all. Says it all. I can definitely get a high 27. The possibility's there. Just the unlikeliness is... The high unlikeliness is also there. That's the problem. Very slim chance, I think, of being able to improve. I don't know how I've managed to get that 28.3. I can't seem to get close to it. Maybe he's just sat pushing just a little bit too hard now. Only putting yourself in peril out there, yeah. Certainly nothing to benefit from risking spinning out on the grass. Superior, how we doing? What do you think of these Special Championship World Finals demo events? I am a fan of them. I wish I could be doing all of them, but the only one I can't do is the manufacturers, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, I can't do the manufacturers. I'm away down to Leeds doing some filming that night. So yeah, can't do that sadly. But the Nations Cup and the other one, whatever that other one was, I can't remember now. I'll do both of those though. So I'll be streaming both of those and I'll be looking forward to that very much. So hopefully they should be good. What do you think of the new track? What do you think of this one? Are you a fan? Is it any good? Oh, someone jumping and skipping all over the place there. Possibly going to risk it all and go on the outside here. This could be easily regretted. Oh, it almost is. Bob gets in front of us here. Oh my god. It's all kicking off in front of us. Almost the same thing happening there, getting tagged on that apex of that left-hander. Right, he's gone, surely. Oh my god, look at the state of this. Oh man. Man! Was that actually Patrick that was skipping all over the shop there? I think it was, you know. Right, I'm sticking with this one though. What I don't want is Bob thinking that that was me, that had like intentionally wiped him out, because then at that point we were side by side, and he'd be thinking that I ran him off, but kind of happened a bit too quick for me to even remember really. But yeah, just totally missed the braking zone with that car flying in front of you and through it and everything, and driving through you, sorry, and then you just don't even know where you're at anymore. Which was a bit of a nightmare, so glitchy indeed. I'd say glitchy is an understatement. He's maybe going a little bit too slow. Maybe that wasn't actually worth drafting in there. That looks like it probably was, judging by the gap to the leader. Decent exit there as well, actually. Really good exit there. That's not too bad. I'll try and catch up to this pack again here. It's a long race, so you feel like you should be able to make it up, but it's just knowing how much further they are down the road and how hard it is to make any inroads on people. Bob's doing a good job there though. That was a busy save, that one, wasn't it? Tagged on the inside again there. Nice move. Cheers, John. I think that's the main overtaking opportunity, this hairpin down here, but that's the problem. It's like you're breaking into an absolute 90-degree right-hander, and you need to be right the way on the right-hand side to make anything close to a racing line. Oh, Bob's gone off there. Don't come back on. Oh, thank God for that. I was waiting for that would have been the next thing. Back on track and then unghosting at the worst of times, as it likes to do. Trying to work quite hard. We're catching back up to a pack of cars now. Hopefully we can close and be close enough to possibly make a move or two. Someone with a penalty here, so maybe we have that position. Oh, it's Patrick. Patrick with a penalty, I think. Is he going to be serving it here? We're not close enough to see if he has the penalty. Yeah, he does. He serves it there. Oh, it's quite a big penalty as well. That's a killer. I think that's like 1.5 seconds, maybe it's 2-second penalty he's had there. Oh, sorry, Patrick. Turned a little bit too much to the right there. Too much of an inside line to get around him there. Quite literally cutting the corner on that one, but I don't think we have any penalty for doing so. Avoiding action, I will say. I will take that one to the stewards and say that was avoiding action for a car that had just caused the yellow flag. This is where we're going to get held up a little bit, lose a little bit of time here. Hopefully it just allows us to prioritise the exit. It absolutely does. We're going to have that there, so that's good for us. He's going to stick to the inside, however. He's going to be on the inside here as well, I think. Can we just prioritise the exit, get a better exit? We'll just take the slipstream. We'll just take the slipstream down the straight. We will benefit from that quite a bit, so he thanks us at the moment, but he might not thank us when we try and go for the move into the chicane. I'm going to go all the way to the right hand side so that I can try and take a racing line through there and to the right hander. It doesn't quite pay off in the way of a move, but it does mean both of us get through without dying. Slipstream proving to be very strong in these little touring cars. If you're going to try and have it in third and keep your foot down through there, I figured you need to be quick on the wheel. You need to be quick at turning a wheel. Oh, he's nearly gone. And we're past, which is good. Now, who we got behind us here? Marek? Is that the same Marek? Is he going to give us a push? Yes, he is. We're going to thank him. And just like before, we might not be thanking him when he goes for a move in this chicane, but I'm going to stick to the right-hand side, all the way to the right-hand side. Actually doesn't go for a move, which I thought he would have done. Oh, he's binned it. He's gone too far wide. He's lost it. Right, P9 we're up to then. I thought was Key not on pole position? Has he lost a few places there then? What a plonker. No, 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 no. That was not very clever at all. Cost us a lot of time, that one. Oh, we've been bumped there. We're going to go around. We're going to go around. Oh, really? Seriously, though. Ugh, raging. He's apologised. For God's sake. We might eventually have a good race with this one. Just doesn't seem to be happening yet. Bob's going to go to the inside there, is he? Is he not? Couldn't quite tell. I think he wants to get past though. So that Marek guy apologising in the chat there at the bottom. You wouldn't have seen it. I think it would have been underneath me on the screen. Apologising, but no sign of him giving the place back. So as far as I'm concerned, until that happens, I don't take it as an apology until the place is given back. 22 seconds off the lead. Yeah, it is. It's the slightest mistake. Oh, Key rage quit. I see. I'm about to do the same thing. Yeah. Oh, why is this such a shit night? Why is this such a shit night? Oh my God, so many rage quits. So many rage quits. Right, I'm going to jump back into qualifying again. Oh my God, this is so... I hate this track now. I hate this track. It's shit. Yeah, not really an apology. I don't... Yeah, a million %. You can't just put in chat, I'm sorry, and drive on. If you've known that it's your mistake, you don't just then drive on like it's nothing. So, yeah. The problem being was I wouldn't mind it so much if it was just on the way out of the corner, but we got tagged on the way in, which is what started spinning us, and I thought I almost had it, and then he clattered us again on the way past and then left. So a little bit annoying. Oh, Patrick on the top spot there now with a rapid time around here. Right, so hopefully we can get 8 laps, if my maths is correct. Maybe it's 9. Yeah, it should be 9 actually. Laps done here, one of which improving our 28.3 quali time. Yeah, hard racing, mate. It's honestly, it is really one of the hardest places to race. But I know that it's frustrating because I know the potential's there is for that to be the reason to make it such a good race, if that makes sense. Because can you imagine, you're in P2 or you're in, 4 wanting a podium or whatever. You could be behind someone for an entire 12 laps, not gain anything, not sort of, just be like 2 tenths behind the whole time, because it's difficult to close the gap to people, but it's also difficult for people to lose the gap, to build a gap to you, sorry, if that makes sense. So you could spend a whole 12 laps being right tucked up behind somebody, trying to look for the move, and then on the last lap, like, it kind of happened. This is the kind of track that has that potential. How am I only a 10th off my time there? I wasn't even concentrating on that lap because I thought I'd messed it up from the beginning. I was too busy talking about how good a track it could be, and then that puts us only a 10th off our time. I thought I'd messed it up on this corner on the last lap, and I'd sort of written it off a little bit. If we have time, I will show the replay as well of the top time. Number 1 time. I don't know if it's still the number 1 time at the moment, but it was earlier. And where he goes on that track makes no sense to me as to why it's not a track limit violation. I can't quite work it out. But it's absolutely, if there's a limit there, he must be absolutely on it. Good leveler for slower drivers that way. Oh, there's a comment before. I was going to say what do you mean exactly there, Stu? But there's a comment before. Let me catch that one as well. Right, see if I get a penalty there. See if I get a penalty there. Right. I want to save this replay and I want to look at this. New tracks show good drivers from those who memorise the track guides. Yeah, that's a point. See if I can save this replay. Right, play the replay. Right, here we go. Watch this, right? So that last lap there. We've just got the penalty for that, right? Right, see where we are here. Oh, will it not let me? Oh. That's annoying. Oh, you kind of can't see if I'm on the line or not, but judging by... It won't let me take a photo. That's annoying. I wanted to take a photo. You kind of can't see it there. See if we can have an off-board. Right, look, watch. Nah, you can't see. Doesn't look like I'm off the track. Right. Anyways, watch this replay here from the top time. Right? Because this is baffling me on where the track limits actually is on this corner. Right, let's be quick. Oh. Right, so we've just seen where I was there. We can't quite tell. You've got the yellow line and then there's kind of curbed and a crease and you can kind of see some sort of line what might justify the end of the curb. Why the yellow line doesn't, I don't know. But anyways, right, so... Yeah, this is the same guy. So let's watch this. Watch where he is on this. Putting in some good times on that last race. I don't actually know. I wasn't paying that much attention. I think I was just raging too much to have been paying any attention to that. Right, watch where he is. Yeah, look at it. Right. So I presume... but his widest point is here. This is as wide as he goes. Right, and then anything beyond this, he's coming in. That is where I presume the track limit must be. Either that or it's this one here. This one. Or is it this one? Because his wheel... oh, technically that is... Jesus. That's close. I presume technically they'll be classing that tyre. See, but from here you can see that the tyre is over the line. But then from here, visually, from the drop off of the tyre, honestly, this is what infuriates me. I mean, maybe he's a little wider there. There you go. So he's definitely now on this second half. Okay, he's definitely now on this second half of the what do you call it? Curb. Apex. Curb. It's a curb. Right, that's both tyres on this side here, but I couldn't see if I was or not. But watch how he takes this line. He's so far out to the right-hand side, to the point where I actually think this should also be track limits, if I remember. That one definitely should. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this here. This surely should be track limits. But it's not. There's the yellow line. There's the curb. So we presume that that has to be then the end of the curb. In my eyes, it should be track limits. Same here. Right? Same here. He's... look at that! Look at that! Right? So then at this point here, he's actually onto the grass, which gives him the better exit here. Actually, what speed's he going here as well? I want to see this. Jesus, 88. I'm down into like 78, 79 at that point now. Scrubbing off like 10 mile an hour. But look at it. Track limits. Track limit. Well, it should be track limits anyways, in my eyes. Keeps fourth gear. It's crazy. Just touching the first. I was over the second line. I couldn't quite tell on that replay, but I can only presume that I was. And that is why we got the penalty. Honestly. So that's a little bit annoying, but there we go. I've had a lift. That was my attempt of it. That was my attempt of using that line that he just did. I should do the circuit experience and just sit on that corner for the whole time. compromised again there. Oh, that's never going to help me, is it? I was trying to view an off-board, and then I realised how disorientating it is to switch from camera angles between a quali lap. Right, we'll get one more lap after this one. Don't think again. I think we'll not improve again here though. I'll tell you what, around here though, Group 3 would have been very difficult. I was presuming that it was going to be a Group 3 race, and that would have been a very, very tricky race around here. .6 I need on this to get close to that 28.3. Yeah, it does. It does. That's why I don't know how he's done it. I mean, he might have done a million laps, and we're just seeing the one where that line actually worked. But just crazy to think that someone's actually taken that line and it's benefiting them time. That's gone. I want to see what's down here anyways. Let's have a look what's down here. Let's discover the track. Because I presume that one of the update... Oh, I didn't see them barriers. Well, they're strong barriers if ever I've seen one. I was filming a boxing event last night and those couldn't keep down a few bloody students. They were almost getting in the ring and everything. Anyways, I presume that one of the updates will be another variation of this track. What tracks would I like to see on GT7 that aren't on there? I don't know. You know, I would like to see. The ones that I know best are a few more of the British tracks. I would love to see Silverstone on there. I would love to see Donington on here as well. Donington would be a great one, but that's a little bit. You see those tracks a little bit more common on ACC and the likes. Whereas Gran Turismo's, I mean, like a little bit more worldwide. It's certainly going with the absolute most famous worldwide circuits, isn't it? I don't think we need to see any more fictional tracks. Oops. So I hope that any new releases definitely are real-world tracks. I don't quite know. Oops. I don't quite know. What about you, mate? What do you reckon? Silverstone, I would love to see Silverstone. Would definitely love to see Silverstone. I think a few more, but then again, I was going to say a few more of a few more of the Grand Prix tracks would be nice. But then, you know, I would end up wanting them to add all 22 races on the F1 calendar at that rate. So, you know, how would you pick a few? But I think my actual personal favourite tracks obviously are already on here. Oh, that's the pit entry. Oh, well, I didn't bloody know that. There we go, then. That's the pit entry, is it? Shows how much I know. There we go. I'm clueless to that. I didn't know that. I thought there's definitely another variation of track somewhere, though, on here, because I've seen the runoff roads and the other entry points. I'm definitely going to get clobbered here, aren't I? Guaranteed. Just everyone be patient. Sit back. Hold your line. Wait your turn. We can all overtake everybody in the next lap. I'll tell you what, that worked out all right. Whoa, quadruple overtake maybe. Double overtake. I thought we were going to get a third one with this guy on the left-hand side here of us, but he's managed to hold an okay run. Oh, we're going to go to the inside of him though. We're going to have that one. Don't want to get turned around here. Don't want to get spun. We could potentially end up on the podium. Is this the race that we've been waiting for all night? Is this the race that we've been after? He's going to have the slipstream on the left-hand side here. He's going to push him along there, I think. No, he's not. He's going to try and go for it himself. I'm going to work with this guy then. In that case, I'm going to push him along. I mean, this is destined for carnage. Look at this. There we go. There we go. We knew that there was carnage going to happen. Oh, there's someone ended up right on the grass there who's... Look at that. Why is it always us? We've just... We've gone from P4 down to P11 in one corner. In one chicane, we've gone down bloody 6-7 positions. Honestly. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this track now. I'm no longer a fan of it. It had the potential for great racing, but everyone's just let them... They've let themselves down. You should all be ashamed. We had such a good exit compared to everybody else on that last lap there. Tell they're getting a little bit lively there. The Italian and the Spaniard. Worried I was going to tag him there. We were all racing out of that corner. I think that the Spaniard must have just lifted ever so slightly, because all of a sudden he started getting quite close, and I thought I was going to end up spinning him round there, which wouldn't have been very nice. I almost had a look to the outside there. That wouldn't have been very clever. It would have been brave, but it wouldn't have been very clever. Glad I didn't, because it looked as if P8 there had ran just a little bit wide. Didn't have full control of the car, I don't think. Any benefits from me pushing him out of that corner there, because he was struggling. Right, P9 for us here at the moment. Bob's going to probably have this one on the inside there. I was going wide enough to give him the space. He doesn't go for it. We don't have the best exit there though. Neither does Bob, actually, thankfully for us. We're going to be in the slipstream, Bob's going to be in ours. Oh, I thought he might have pushed us along there. He's going to go for it. Must have a better run there. Either that or the slipstreams give him enough of a benefit early on, actually. I'll go just a little earlier on the brakes. Try and play it safe, prioritise a good exit here. And see, these guys are fighting up ahead, so I'm not desperate to close the gap to them at the moment. penalty. Knew it. Yeah, knew that one straight away. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. Hopefully here I don't lose any time all in all, because obviously I can brake a little bit later now into the chicane. Not by too much though. Right, yeah, we don't lose any time there with that penalty, thankfully. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. We just got to watch him rejoin in here. Thankfully, he doesn't. P9 it is at the moment. Oh, close. That was close. This is Marek again in front of us here. This is the one that we got spun by earlier. So we just want to be careful. He did apologise, but he didn't give us the place back. So if it happens again, straight down the middle. Possibly the most stupidest of things that I could have done. I hope Bob doesn't think that I've just binned him off there, because I had contact from somebody else who had contact. And then I lost sort of track of who hit who. But Bob seemingly no longer with this pack, so I presume he must have lost it or been binned off or something. This is going to be difficult. Just barge your way through, buddy. Don't worry at all. No remorse from the Spaniard. Oh, someone's gone. Trying to close the gap with these guys in front, but seemingly at the moment struggling. .1 the gap at the moment. There's no denying how much of a better race this would be with... give him a little nudge. I've just seen that one there, John. No denying how much better this race would have been on racing soft tyres, though. Definitely. But maybe it's the hard tyres is what adds the jeopardy to it. Right, I feel like this guy now, Marek here, who we had the moment with in the last race, 1.6. Feel like we can close this. Lose time there to him. Has left the race as well, so I don't know what nightmare he's had. Seemingly he has had one though. Right, what we're going to do here, we got 4 laps left. 1.6 to close, see if we can get P8. He's a little bit quicker than me in the first sector there. Oh no, 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 no. Chat in a second, Stu, sorry. Oh, here we go. Something kicking off up ahead. Need to be in second or the correct part of the road at that 90 degree before the straight. Which corner are you talking about, John? Stu, sorry. Sorry, Stu, sorry. Which corner are we talking about there? That's not another bit of contact, surely it is as well, you know. Oh, were you talking about that one there? Out of the chicane? Or not? Just trying to think which corner you're on about for. Corner before the long straight. Oh, this one coming up here, the double right, the double right. Actually, you're partially right, because yeah, on the right. Okay, we'll try second coming out of there. Yeah, on the top time lap, he goes to second gear to get it turned in third before, as he's putting the foot down. I presume that's the this has got. Yeah, it's the only long straight there is. So I presume that's the one you're talking about there. So I'm just copying the. In that case, I am just copying the lap guide or copying the top lap. exit there than what I had. Ooh, France behind us. There he is. How we doing, buddy? Go for it, mate. Go for it. You've got it. You had the better exit. We might have run a little bit too deep. We're going to be alongside him. Oh, Jesus. Wasn't expecting that ghosted car there. Woohoo! There we go, second gear out of there. I think if I get it right, third gear is the one, but I've never got it right yet, so... Just gonna go for it to the inside. Go for it, mate. Go on. Give it a go. Nicely done. Tremendously done. That was mega. What a move, mate. What a move. What a move. I want it back now, though. Last lap battle. All for P9. Ran wide. Penalty. We'll have a penalty there. Yeah. Off second as well. Brutal. Yeah. That's not going to benefit us anything at all. Could lose us a position here as well. Have to be careful. Or someone else with a penalty up front. Or a bit further ahead there. I think he served a bigger penalty than mine. Oh, was he trying to block? I don't know if he was trying to block there or if he was trying to get out of the way. Either way, he's ended up right into the wall. And having an absolute nightmare of the whole thing. There we go. We will take that one. Yeah, maybe he's hold it in second for a little bit longer. Francois with a P8 though. That's a Marek or Marnik? The Dutch driver in P7 there. Average 2 seconds a lap slower than the race leader. 20 seconds behind. It's crazy. Better than the rest of the evening. It was, mate, exactly. That's the tragic truth of the whole thing as well. Very annoying. Decent. Could have been better. Should have been better. We were up to P4. Should have absolutely been better. But let's have a look though at one more race. I feel like I've done this race enough now. but I'm going to give it one more go. Right, that is the pit entry. How is that the pit entry? That's bizarre. So I'd never realised that this here. I never realised that this was the pit entry because I'd seen this here. Sorry, pit exit. I thought that was the pit exit. It must have 2 pit lanes. Oh, yeah, it will do. You must be able to do this track in reverse as well. That makes sense. And then that was the pit Christ. The pit. What I thought was the pit exit on my right hand side was actually the pit entry for the other way around. In fact, no, it mustn't have been. I'm confused now. Oh, that must be the pit exit the other way around. I don't know. Past the point now, anyway. Yeah, that's got to be the pit entry behind us there. It has to be the pit entry for the reverse. Because I remember when we raced this track, the AI went into the pits, and I went into the pits even as well, and it was on the right hand side, so... Yeah. Now Craig's message makes sense when he said that's the pit entry. That's the pit. Because it's for the reverse track. Right, we carry a bit more pace through there. Through that right there, horrible left-hander. Might just get another 4 laps in after this one, possibly. Not like that, we won't. We need literally to take out 1 second. 1 whole second. We took out 7/10 already. So you never know. Too much time there. Yeah, probably was on that one too early up to 3rd, Stu, I think. Almost going to be running too far wide there. I wonder if that's worth keeping it in 4th there then. 4th actually has the range to just to top 130 there. Didn't think that it did. So I'd been up to 5th. Maybe you can just actually keep it in 4th. Maybe that is quicker, maybe it's not. I don't quite know. Slightest of lifts there, unfortunately. Didn't want to do that. Not too wide. Was well ahead on time there as well up until that corner. Oh, and a penalty. You git. Hopefully I serve it this lap. Yeah, I will do. I think we're all right on track limits on that one. I think. Hopefully no penalty. Yeah, no penalty. Lost it all again. Right, one final lap here. We might just run out of time actually, because we literally crossed the line at 28 there. 128. So I'd be very, very surprised if this lap does end up actually counting, even if we do get across. Please don't be a penalty. Tenths up. This is an improvement. This is an improvement. But I just don't think, even if we do cross the line, I don't think it'll count. I don't think it'll have had enough time to register that this is our lap. Six tenths up, man. Oh no, this is such a killer. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No! Man. Oh, we would have been down into the 27s there, I think. Or we would have been at a 28.0 something. Bugger. Oh, I knew that was going to be close as well, but... Man! That is annoying. That is so annoying. Ah! To be fair, it only would have gained us 2 positions in this lobby. 3 tenths improvement would have gained us 2 positions. Oh, man. What a killer. Right, bets on for this one then. Bets on for this one. Give £1 million to whoever guesses correctly. Not as long a hold as previous races there. A little bit quicker with the lights. Let's try and get through here as cleanly as possible. Oh, a bit of a break up of the pack. Which is good, which is good. We're up to P8. Best exit there, not the best exit. Luckily enough, neither do those guys behind don't get a good exit either. Come on, let's try and close the gap, close the gap, close the gap. He's braked very early. Look at this. I could just see on the radar there, everybody was coming in. Oh God, no, that's not what we want. That's the last thing we want. Someone glitching about like this, come on. Has he actually ran wide or is he not? We don't know, because we're kind of waiting for him to glitch back in front of us. There's a podium there. But P1 and 2 are long gone. Absolutely long gone. Did someone go off there? We just gained another position. I don't know if someone went off there. Putting a lot of trust in the guy behind me there that he wasn't going to tag us. Oh, issue for Crispy there. Francois in the podium posizione. Almost lost it there. Penalty. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I'd almost lost it there. Top 5 without a crash. Yeah, well, we're going to have a 1 second penalty, which, looking at this, might not actually be as bad as I think it's going to be, because there's loads of guys behind with penalties. Oh no, yeah, it's still going to be bad. Bugger. We can still get top 5. There's Key just gone past us. Still can get top 5 here, I think. We just have to work incredibly hard for it. One wall behind us. Right, let's try again. Someone serving a penalty up ahead. Will that upset the grid at all here? One ball going to the inside, is he? Has he got the place? Has he not? Has he got it? Has he not? Yes, he has. I'm going to drop off there. I'm going to slot him behind him. Oh, loads of people have been in it. Loads of people have been in it. Side by side all the way there. Tried my best to give the space. I don't think I did the best job though there. And there's the crash. There is the crash. Let's keep going. You never know what might happen. Road Atlanta is just cursed for me, clearly. I love the track. I really, really love this track, but it's most certainly cursed. That's 5 races I've done there. Every single one of them ending in disaster so far. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Race leader just constantly extending that lead there. Oh, just as I say that, no he doesn't. He drops down quite a bit there. I wonder if he's made a mistake. Is Key going to take that place off him? What was that? Key hasn't got the place off him, but yet he's dropped literally an entire second. He hasn't got the place off him unless there was already a big gap there, or that is how much time is being cost by the two of them fighting. I don't quite know who's closest to who. Let's see if we can have P8 try and close the gap to this guy in front. P8. Almost losing it. Quite good at bidding it round here, actually, aren't I? Right, 2.6 to the guy in front here. It'll be a bit more than 1.6 now, won't it? Oh, Francois, I've just noticed is down in P13. He had the podium. Oh, buddy, what's happened there? I give up. I give up. We tried so hard. Key's got the position for P1. Oh, man. I'm annoyed, but we're going to have to end the stream there. Oops. Whoa, and my microphone's broken. Even better. Oh, that is a killer bloody... Oh, it's just a nightmare. Nightmare. But we will end the stream there before I lose the will to live. That is a mega track, though. It's just really, really bloody difficult. Right then, plan for the rest of this week. Let's leave you with this. Plan for the rest of this week. I'm going to try and get this Nations Cup done. Stream on Thursday. It's a bit weird because they've done them the sort of wrong way around, really, because they're literally in the wrong order. So this one's furthest away. So this is the next one. So round 2, World Finals, Toyota, Group 1. Where was this at again? Was it Fuji? Yeah, Fuji. We'll do that. That's tomorrow. And then on Thursday, I'll be back and we'll do Nations Cup. And we might do a couple of races on Atlanta again, but we'll see. That has just been an absolute monstrosity of a stream. Quite literally one of the worst I've ever done. In terms of results, at least. But we've had good fun, I think. I think we've had good fun. So I will end that one there. A couple of streams coming up this week then that we can look forward to as well. So keep your eyes peeled for those. A few new videos and bits and pieces coming out on the channel as well. Some highlights from recent streams and a few more YouTube shorts and all that sort of stuff. So if you see them pop up in your suggested or on your timeline as you're scrolling through, please do give them a like. Drop them a comment. Give them a share if you feel like being extra generous. And I will leave it there. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully catch you a little bit later in the week. Catch you on a stream, if not on track. And yeah, hopefully some better results in that one in the next few streams. So appreciate everyone tuning in. Absolute bunch of legends. And I shall catch you all in a little bit. Doodles!